Hello, hello. Welcome to part 7 of our 7-day series, How to Get Through the Holidays Without the Guilt. If you're in the US, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so this will be an awesome time to practice using what you've learned over the past 7 days, right? So even if it's one tiny little shift that you can make in your mindset or your behaviors, then this was a success, right? So this is exciting. Like we get to be excited about the holidays instead of like, oh no, what's gonna happen, right? So hopefully that makes you feel good. So today is such an important topic for everyday life, but then, of course, over the holidays when everything just becomes harder and more stressful and more emotional, right? So, the holidays are a time when we tend to feel really emotional, right? Like, yes, there are lots of good times, hopefully, being around friends and family and fun music and happy movies and whatever, but it can also be a time of intense emotions, whether maybe you're feeling some loneliness or just worry or, anxiety about the new year or any type of sadness. The holidays have a way of bringing those emotions out in us, right? And then these emotions are often triggers for emotional eating, right? Super common. So while it's okay to eat foods that make you happy, of course, it's also important to remember that food may not always actually fill the void you're looking to fill, right? You may feel better temporarily, like you've numbed out for a little while, you know what I mean? But then afterwards, the guilt can really come back with a vengeance, right? So, a great way to avoid that extra guilt through these times is to practice self-care. This means anything that nourishes your soul, right? So nourishes you on a soul level. Anything that makes you feel happy, relaxed, joyous, fulfilled, right? Things that fill you up and make you feel good. And not necessarily in a physical sense, but rather emotionally fulfilled, right? They fill you up emotionally and maybe even spiritually. Yeah? So what I would love to do, what I really enjoy doing, and I like taking my clients through this process too, is actually creating a menu of options. Okay, and that might be like, who needs a menu for self-care? But when times get tough and you're feeling down or stressed or bored or anxious or whatever, it's hard to make clear decisions, right? Especially when you're maybe habituated to just go for food, right? And that can be all that's on your mind. It's so easy to just feel these emotions, then be like, oh, I just need to eat something, right? Without even thinking about it. And so, if that's your typical pattern, having a menu of options ready to go makes it so much easier to actually be able to follow through with them, right? So it's like you don't have to think about it and get yourself out of this funk and then be like, oh, what can I do to make myself feel better? It's like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling this funk. Let me look at the menu and just pick something, right? It just makes it that much easier. Um, so yeah, then you can just pick whatever feels best to you in that moment. Yeah, and it's super helpful to have this menu maybe on the fridge or on the pantry, right? So if you're going to reach for food, you get to ask yourself, am I hungry or am I kind of trying to numb out or fulfill myself through food? And then I can look at the menu and see, oh, maybe there's something else I can do that would actually leave me feeling more fulfilled than just food, right? So what might be some options for self-care that would make you feel really good? So I've got some examples. You could take a nice hot bubble bath, right? Put some delicious smelling salts and soaps in there or something. Or you can make yourself a nice hot tea in a pretty mug, or read your favorite book, watch a comedy show and have a laugh, Skype a friend you haven't seen in a while. You know, have like a virtual date where you just talk and laugh and, you know, things that you don't necessarily get every day. Go for a walk, do yoga, meditate, listen to a great podcast that inspires you or motivates you or makes you laugh. Treat yourself to a spa day at home. You know, do a face mask, paint your nails, you know, make yourself feel luxurious. Go buy yourself some flowers, right? Spruce up the place. Treat yourself to something nice. Get a massage. Reach out to someone you love for support, right? These are all options, and they're all very easily accessible. And I'm curious, what else can you think of? So if you can think of anything else that I haven't thought of, please share in the comments, because that might help someone else who hasn't thought of it yet, right? So let's throw some more ideas out there. So when you learn to truly nourish yourself through non-edible sources, you'll notice you actually feel a lot more fulfilled and maybe even less hungry. So when you truly take care of yourself, there's no room for guilt, right? Come from a place of self-love, and you will naturally make better decisions for yourself, right? So show yourself that love and compassion and truly take proactive steps to really care for yourself, because you deserve it. You deserve that care. No matter how busy you are, what you've got going on, you deserve to give yourself love and care. Okay? So that concludes this series. I hope that it was helpful to you guys. I hope certain things resonated with you. And like I said, even if you just get the tiniest little thing out of it, it's worth it, right? So thank you for watching and being a part of this. Again, thank you for joining this group and following along. If you did find this information helpful, I would love to hear from you. Like I said, I love to get feedback. It makes me feel really good. So, you know, whatever you guys think, share your thoughts, share other menu options for some self-love and self-care. And of course, if you enjoyed this information, there's going to be plenty more like this and then some coming up, you know, into the next year, forever. So if you know of any other women who may benefit from information like this or more things, right? Just being in this group, please, please share this page with them. You can either share this with them, or I think you can personally invite them. So it's really my intention to help as many women as I possibly can. So if you can help me reach more people, that would be super awesome. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. So yes, so enjoy your Thanksgiving if you are celebrating it. If you're not celebrating Thanksgiving, treat yourself to something nice anyway, right? And then obviously enjoy all the upcoming holidays, of course. I'll be chatting again with you super soon. And I am planning our first free giveaway coming up soon as well. So don't just leave the group, stay tuned, right? And we'll get that going. So thank you guys so much. Have a great day tomorrow, and I'll be talking to you real soon. Bye-bye.